Eh. Oh, no, no, no. Ow! My fucking ears. Yeah. My fucking ears. Oh, shit. Fuck. I can hear myself. No. Fuck off. Fuck off myself or my phone. Leave. Oh, no. I can hear myself in the fucking... Okay. Shush. Silence. Yes. Brain start, indeed. Welcome, everybody, to session... I hope you had a wonderful week. Not me, definitely, but you maybe. Who knows? Smiley face. Yeah. You got yourself a cringe little name and a cringe little looking thing, an emblem, right? Very cringe. Very cringe. I know. It is what it is. Yet that's the main thing, right? Yet. why am I panicking all of a sudden? Like, what if there's no sound at all? Scream! Scream! Okay, there's sound.
There is sound.
I swear to fucking Christ, I'm going to murder you.
I see. Oh God. So, my good people, without a further ado, is everybody ready for session 9?
Hey,
As soon as I can be.
Oh, that's the fucking spirit then, I guess.
maybe.
Maybe I may be ready.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. That's for you to. That's for me to know and for you to find out.
Give me a second. I need to check on something real quick. I'm curious real quick. So, last we left off, y'all motherfuckers made it out of Roach's house with the squirrel occur as, I guess, a reward for a task that Roach beset upon you. Additionally, you gain a reward for helping out with the Archdruid's daughter for saving her life, which was also pretty fucking cool. And technically, you decided to explore the city, looking for a new tavern to peruse, which you did find a boar's pit, underground tavern in quotation marks, more of a fighting pit, full of lycanthropes, as Scree was casually chilling, observing the surroundings. Lucky essentially participating in this very interesting deal with the local barkeep. You don't even know if he's an actual barkeep. And Ares basically seeing someone just get murked in the pit and start to get cannibalized on. You came with this, I guess, a bounty, a hit, whatever you want to call it, for unlycanthrope. A lady by the name of Lee, that of course you bring her head to them. You will be rewarded with gold, with quite a bit of gold. But if you bring her alive, you can get even more gold, and you can decide what part of her body you want. Without any different context explaining that lycanthropes eat other lycanthropes for a potential of acquiring their power. So that's technically where we left off. Technically. So, what does everybody or anybody like to do? Play the music. There you go. So,
Oh yeah, I need to raise the volume.
Yeah.
What do we do? Yeah.
So,
All right.
what should we do?
Well, even if we, take the job, we won't get paid until we actually get something done. So he lowers his voice a bit and leans in a bit closer to the two of them. It's pretty easy to, keep the voice on the down low in this place since it's so very loud around us.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh yeah, give me a second. Let me just.
Mind us also. There might also be people
while
with
this is
extra hearing in
happening.
this place. Due to lycanthropes.
Okay, well, this is happening. In the pit, you saw, I guess for Ares, the werewolf lycanthrope basically finishes consuming the boar, a bear half hybrid, and who joined in?
Maple. I think he realized immediately what was going on.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah, he just DM'd me.
Keep your guests as long as they're quiet.
So while that was happening, the boar individual, the lycanthrope that looks like more like a dwarf with some characteristics of boars on his face, proclaims, "As you can see, our champion at the pit is undefeated." Oh, Eris, I hear echo of my thing. Stop it.
Sorry.
Yeah. As it proclaims loudly, "Is there anybody who are willing to challenge the satyr killer? Any takers from any of you three?" As you look at the pit and you see this about 8.5 foot tall lycanthrope of a full-blown werewolf, the gray silvery fur and just the snout, claws, and its front chest covered in guts and blood.
Does he seem to be wearing any equipment?
No.
Yeah, no, I'm not about to go in there naked.
If everybody goes silent,
Yeah. I don't think Scream wants to fight him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually,
I supposed to run away from him.
Yeah, my AC is wrong, by the way, Mr. DM. It should be 17 since we got the magic items last session.
oh yeah, I forgot to update it. Okay.
Yeah, +2 to mine as well.
Yeah. These for you.
For speed as well, I think.
And while just a good pause and silence echoes, you remember that halfling lady that directed you to the bar, quote unquote, with rabbit ears? She raises her hand and proceeds to go down the pit, jumps on the pit. And she proclaims, I am Kelp the Swift, and today I shall reign the pit. Quite a lot of betting is taking place. A lot of betting, as this halfling is about almost 4 feet. The lycanthrope is
That's a tall
double.
halfling.
Yeah. The lycanthrope, on the other hand, the werewolf, is about double the size.
You know what? Where's the betting taking place?
The betting takes place around the pit by actually similar like Ares people. These lycanthropes with sheepish looking, I guess, afflictions, horns familiar and rounded as Ares. They seem to be taking bets and making things. At the moment, the pot is 1,700 gold pieces for the lycanthrope, And 270 gold pieces for the rabbit to win.
I'm gonna put 5 gold pieces on the rabbit.
Okay. And you're told if you're gonna win, you're gonna get 6 times the amount, so 30 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So, besides that, the boar spit the entire establishment, rowdy as ever. People running by the arena, preparing to observe the fight. What is everybody else doing? Because technically, we have a bounty that you can partake.
Yeah. And Ares takes his seat so that he is facing away from the pit, not looking at it. And when Lucky comes back, he will start discussing our plans for the future. So I don't want to stay in this place for too long.
Of course.
About Lee, I don't know if it's a good idea to accept the contract. I'm up against it.
Well, it's not exactly a contract. We don't have to sign anything. We can make our own decisions based on the knowledge that we ourselves find out. So, if you're interested in doing anything at all about this job, then we can, try to find them, and we can find out more from Lee themselves.
Yeah, maybe you can talk to them. I think that's the best thing.
But I also need you to think that since if we are to believe, I need to look up his name. If we are to believe Dura, then it is possible that she has attacked people. In which case, we need to be ready to fight back if it comes to that.
Yeah. I must have a bad feeling about the people who stay here. So much. Yeah. But yeah, if we find her, we can talk to her, and then
Just
learn her side of the story.
the battle begins. Roll me a d2. Let's see, from 1 to 2.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, one of you.
You'd want money in the game, so you do
Yeah,
it.
I'm the one who only put money. Okay, so 1d2.
Oh.
There we go. It took a while.
The battle starts as all of a sudden there's this horn blown, this thunderous roar just permeates from the entire room, and before the horn ends, you just see the rabbit fly up into the arena, like above the arena, about 20 feet, as she got hit by one of the claws.
Well, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some.
She's still alive. But you see, basically, as soon as she got hit, she's basically running around away from the light control. And now it becomes a cat and mouse game in the pit. I'll come back with you later. So, yeah, continue.
What do you think, Scree?
You see this grin on Scree's face, stroking their beak with their claw-like finger. Clearly they're thinking of something. Then they turn to you, Ares, and then go, Snap their fingers, pointing at Ares.
Simple. We find this Lee and inform them. Maybe offer some services to help them out, if you understand.
Ares takes a moment to think about that. Yeah, that might actually be a good idea. If she's a good person, yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
And then I look at Lucky, and
Well, I've told Eric you'll find this Lee, tell them about them, and offer our services. Maybe help them find somewhere else safe for a fee.
Either way, we're gonna get paid. Sounds good to me.
Then the question is, how would we find her?
Well,
Three things.
give
Just
me
thinking.
just- Well, allow me just a second, and Link is going to stand up and walk over to Dura. Because, you know, he's the
You see the familiar scene of him filling up the kegs with his piss, quote unquote, and chucking it.
Yeah. Hey, Dura.
He eyes you, doesn't say anything, just chugs a flask beside you.
Yeah. Where would we be able to start looking if we want to find Lee?
He immediately spits on the ground. Surface level, most reckon.
Any specific area of the surface? Like a house or inn that she frequented at, aside from this place?
The bitch is a fighter. If you find fighting up into the surface, she's most likely part of it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Araxis, but didn't we hear something about like a
Yes.
coliseum or arena?
Yes.
Yes.
I have it in my notes.
Yeah. Well, that's a start. Well, we'll come back to you if we end up finding her. Thanks. And he's going to head back. Okay, so it seems that she's a fighter, so we might have our best shot at finding her in the Coliseum arena thing in the city.
Colosseum of Amber.
The Coliseum of Amber. Thank you.
Anything else? Oh yeah. Roll me another D2. Let's see.
Come on, two.
Come
Come
on.
on, two.
Ooh. As booing ensues of the lack of combat, more of a chase, the bunny girl leaves quite a trail of blood behind her as the lector was running, and occasionally starts trying to like stab the footing and trying to corner her in a place for her to, I guess, get outmatched. Because seemingly the rabbit is faster than the wolf, but then all of a sudden, the rabbit runs to the side of the wall of this pit, jumps about 10 feet on it, and then jumps back at the lycanthrope on its back and starts shanking it in the neck. That's how much you got yourself into there. Technically, it's been less than 15 seconds since the fight has started at this point.
That's not and they are already booing. This crowd
Yeah.
is.
I mean, yeah, they're here to see someone die.
Anyway,
Oh god.
so what would you like to do?
Well, if you guys just, do you have any other ideas for anything?
Well, maybe I can ask. We can ask around, or I can ask the trees or the animals, see if they have seen anything.
Oh yeah, by the way, you still have the tabaxi, the name you don't even know, just asleep.
Oh yeah.
You.
Yeah, she's still here. She's still drunk.
She's still here.
I don't have lesser restoration prepared, so I can't cure her drunkenness.
Yeah, it is what it is.
too hilarious. So, Scree slowly gets up and gets closer to the pit and looks closely at the fight.
At this moment, the rabbit is still shanking the lycanthrope in the neck while having a very nice position on its back, both feet on his shoulders. Yeah. With that being said, one of you, why not? Roll me a d2, let's see.
You know, if anyone of you wants to roll, then you may.
No, go ahead.
Okay. 2!
Oh my god!
I knew it!
The stabbing continues, and with each stab, you see this plume of red starts to become more and more frequent. The lycanthrope is still fighting, clawing at it. This is a pit battle, and you think the rabbit might win this. If you got nothing else to say, I'm gonna roll a d2. See how this ends.
Yeah, like Ares at this point has like covers his ears with his hands.
Oh shit!
Oh god, it's going on. It's keeping on. Keeping up.
So you count 4 or 5 stabs in the neck, deeper with each consecutive strike, and then the lycanthrope finally gets a grip by the ears and just fucking tugs the entire lycanthrope to the ground. And you see that the knife that is still in the werewolf's throat is still there. As the werewolf is now curb stomping at the rabbit. This is gonna be a final D2.
Best of 5.
Question. Okay.
Yes, what's the question?
How deep is the pit?
The pit is about 15 feet deep and is about, from the center in all directions, about 40 feet.
Oh?
Are you trying to cheat?
Eldritch Blast.
No. Scree grabs a hold of their coin in their pocket and then holds up their fingers and casts Unseen Servant.
Okay. What's gonna happen with it? What are you gonna do with it?
The Unseen Servant. Well, it can't do much. It can only do certain things like lighting fire, serving food, pouring wine. But what it could also, but I think in this case, the lycanthrope is naked, right?
Yeah, it's naked.
Okay.
It's literally a 8-foot tall lycanthrope, naked, covered in its own blood, and there is what seems to be a shiny silvery dagger in its throat, still jetted.
Oh yeah, of course it's silver.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is gonna be a really awkward thing, but it's gonna be funny nonetheless.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm gonna order the servant to point to the ground next to the bunny lycanthrope and tell it to wipe it vigorously to make a bit of dust spur up.
Oh my god.
To hopefully get a distraction going.
Oh no.
I mean, nobody sees that. So it's an unseen servant.
I know.
Just dust blowing up.
All of a sudden, just with the stomping of the rabbit, there's a bunch of dust just starts to rise up around her. The sand kind of starts to elevate. There's a lot of like this, not fog, but just obscurance. Spree, what would you like to do with this?
Well, what would I like to do with this? Pretty much it's supposed to help her out, but hey, if we can do something. It's 15 feet, okay. I will cast a minor illusion next to the lycanthrope and make a small popping noise to the right of him.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a d2. Let's see how it goes. Oh! Ooh! So what you basically see is all of a sudden this dust cloud manifests, and it's about 4 or 5 foot, and you don't really see the bunny lycanthrope getting stomped. All of a sudden you see a pop sound, and all of a sudden the lycanthrope, the werewolf, all of a sudden looks immediately to its right, and before it does anything else, you see all of a sudden a handful of hands from below the waist emerge as you see the bunnies climbing up on the werewolf, grabs the fucking knife that still attaches to his neck, and just fucking holds on and just uses the wave to just send it down through the body. In a brief one singular motion, the blade goes from upper left side of its neck to somewhere mid chest torso as it just carves in, and the lycanthrope tries to do something, grab the bunny, but there's no more strength as it just kind of collapses backwards. As the dust sets off and becomes familiar grounds, you see the giant dead werewolf and a very bloody, beaten, and probably a few bones broken halfling is victorious on top of the lycanthrope.
Probably has some mild concussion as well.
I dismiss, yeah. I also dismiss my minor illusion and motion my unseen servant to be, well, hidden next to me under my cloak. That's it. You know, just in case.
I'll be right back, guys. I am going to get paid for this.
You can get paper.
Oh man.
Oh, true. I just realized what you mean by this. As the whole surrounding area is kind of in uproar, as the board proclaims, we got ourselves a new champion of the pit. Glory to Kel the Swift. You see the board is like in this belief, but with every single sentence there's this chuckle of excitement. Anyway,
Horrible place this is.
yeah. Well, technically, after a bit of crowd disperses from the two lycanthropes that look like similarly to Ares, Link, Lucky, you retrieve your 30 gold pieces for your winnings.
Obliged.
I'll look at Lucky and, well, give him a little message.
Gotta love when the underdog wins, no?
Could you repeat that, Kotlol?
Gotta love when the underdog wins, no?
If anything, if nothing else, it does bring up the excitement. Like, of course, has no idea that Screw has been casting spells.
Of course not.
Yeah, Ares like a bit disgusted by this entire thing.
Yep.
It's just that, should we leave now?
Yeah, let's leave.
Okay, as you leave and reach the surface of the familiar surface, I'd like you to roll me investigation to figure out where the fuck the Colosseum is.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone assist me?
I mean, all of us will do it separate. Oh, I can assist you. Let's see. Maybe if I use my speak with animals, I can use that to
yeah.
assist you.
Yeah.
Gonna
There's
just
10 minutes.
Smart.
Yeah, I can. If I ritual cast speak with animals,
Mm,
And then I can like ask the birds around us and stuff as we walk
sure.
to give him
Uh-oh.
advantage.
Sure.
I don't like that sure.
So do I roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it. I dare you, smiley face.
24.
I'll roll investigation as well, because why not?
Yeah, and
19!
I've used my action to give you advantage, so I think that's
You gave Lucky advantage, not me.
yeah, I get like advantage.
Ah. Oh. You know when you shut up. Well, with everything being present, with everyone being in the cart, asking around for the Colosseum of Amber, you are told that it is in the eastern part of Cradle Rocks. It is about an hour and a half from the very center of the middle by the tree. And from your perspective, it would take like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. If all goes well, to you just reach the Colosseum. As by the descriptions, you realize that it's probably the easiest place to find, as it's the only big building in the city itself that is made of white marble.
It's made all out of
White
marble.
marble, yes.
Damn.
Mm-mm.
Fancy.
And you know what? Roll me just a history check for all of you. Let's see how much you know about the Colosseum.
Well, but
7
Mr.
for
Fun
Lucky
Fact
number
doesn't
7.
know anything this
That's
time.
fair. That's fair.
Where's history? Oh, there.
Hey,
Screwy.
I have a lot of trivia. I am not an, I have a lot of trivia about history itself, not our architecture.
Scree, you know several things. In that Colosseum, there is fighting, but it's also
Deathclaw Coliseum.
yeah, and also it's a major gathering place for events. That's what you know with the 13. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, it's just a major place of gathering. Okay, that's good to know. Not...
Did you say the Deathclaw Coliseum?
No?
Yeah,
No? Okay.
No.
I thought I heard something like Deathclaw, but no, it's the Coliseum of
Yeah.
Amber, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I also heard Deathclaw.
Yeah,
I didn't hear anything
Huh?
like that.
Yeah, that's weird.
weird. Yeah, it's
Yeah, did you mishear gathering place? For Deathclaw?
No.
Okay. So I assume you're gonna make it there, run it there, book it there.
Yeah. With our cart horse and
Yeah.
tabaxi in front.
Yeah. Roll me a d10, one of you. As you're traveling from Cradle Rocks, it's been you have the campaign was in this fucking city. It's that fucking bit.
Yeah.
Still don't have a map, smiley face. Don't need to draw it. Oh,
Yeah,
9.
that's fine. 9.
9.
Oh, 9.
9. You know what? Oh shit, yeah, it's that time. So,
Oh, no.
oh no, give me a second. No.
you come across the halfling that we just accidentally that tree accidentally helped.
Have you heard of,
That would be
have you
funny
heard of a
though.
Tarask?
Oh, Scree. Trask. Bye!
Oh, Jesus Christ, no. So, what happens is, it takes you about an hour and 20 minutes to get to the center, to the familiar roots and the basis of the tree that is in the center of the Cradle of Rocks. But then as you kind of walk like right around it with no problems or incidents, you start to hear it, all of you. You start to hear it. The same fucking tune of the grass music.
I think we have time for a pit stop, right?
Yeah, of course.
No, you don't get it. as you're running on, you hear it, and it starts to follow you. The sound starts to follow you wherever you go. And about 10 minutes, you're already like maybe over 1,000 feet away from the tree. It is still following you, the sound. Somewhere in the cart, you could believe that it's literally just in one of the wheels. You can hear it. Also, about 10 minutes in, your tabaxi friend finally stretches. A few cracks can be heard. A massive loud yawn as she kind of raises her head, looks at all of you.
Good morning.
Morning. She seems to sit up in the wagon, stretches a bit, looks around, yawns again. Where are we going?
Currently we're heading for the Colosseum of Amber to look for a person.
All of a sudden, her eyes sparkle with excitement. Oh! I haven't been there for a few years now. Oh.
What's it like?
It used to be nice, but something terrible happened a few years ago, and it wasn't nice. But I heard it's better now.
What happened there?
Let's see, does she remember? Does she want to remember what happened?
Oh no, she's traumatized.
Something horrible. An execution took place there, and she seems to just wander off with her gaze back the way you rode from, and just kind of stays silent. So,
Yeah, Iris will ask her if she's hungry and hold out the good berry.
oh yeah, she is. She immediately snatches it, immediately nods and eats it. Takes you about an additional 20 minutes with everybody roll me just a perception check. Also, is there anything you wish to do on the cart while traversing, you know? Do tell.
I assume Iris is driving the cart. Otherwise, he would have played along with the music.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
He's a bit annoyed by the music, but just like, whatever. Oh,
Oof.
perception. Perception.
Another griffin crashes onto us.
No.
The
Dragon
daughter.
this time.
A whole ancient dragon just.
That's a cause for worry.
Yeah, I know.
If you can poison dragons.
Well, you know, takes about 20 minutes riding away. And little by little you start to see this, I guess, in the distance, in the sea of green and brown and colors in between of this tree city made of roots and whatnot. You start to see something gleaming white and pale. Something large, maybe 70 to 90 feet of height. A massive structure in the distance. About a few more minutes in, you see this massive, almost like a wall, but then you realize it's like this massive arching building. A round building. There's quite a lot of people by it. Takes you 2 more minutes, and you're about 300 feet away from it. This massive coliseum, made of literally pale, like we're talking pale as snow white marble. That seems to have a lot of people around it. Either just idly chatting, talking. Nobody seems to be waiting online or doing anything in particular to the Colosseum, but more like hanging out. The entrance to the Colosseum, you see a lot of places you would think would have entrances, but everything seems to be sealed off. At least from where you are.
Yeah.
Are there any people right near us?
Walking, doing everyday tasks of their own, yeah. Yeah.
Probably just going to ask some person, excuse me, do you happen to know when the Colosseum opens up?
The first person you know what, just roll me d6 real quick.
Okay.
And when we're talking about Colosseums, right? Like,
Yeah.
what kind of Colosseums? It's literally the Roman-esque Colosseum with arches everywhere and, you know, several floors of it. But every single arch has been sealed off. With more marble. Not like, you know, wood or a different, so no, same marble. The first person you meet is, you assume a teenager, elf. He immediately points at the Colosseum and says, "The Colosseum is always open. You just need to get in."
Where would you go? How would you get in exactly?
I don't know, you can climb it.
Huh.
Or I don't know,
Hmm.
fly.
Hey, Ares, you wouldn't happen to know how to fly yet, would you?
No,
Damn.
can't do that.
Well, thanks, kid. And I'm just gonna flip a silver over to him.
He looks at the silver like you're offering him.
Oh yeah. Wait, I
looks.
I take out the silver and then never mind.
He looks with disdain and walks away.
yeah. I just wait. Oh fuck, he's a nano druid. Shit.
Seems like you're a weird person.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I am such a
I think
dumbass
I think
sometimes.
this would be best of a picture to show you what you're basically seeing. Is instead of like a perfect circle, it's more like an oval shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
basically every single entrance has been sealed with the same marble, and it doesn't look like it's been sealed like additional, more like it's been always there. Like there's no natural entrance inside of it.
Does it seem like there is like? Does it seem that there's noise coming out from the Colosseum?
Perception check. Perception check, if you will, and also I'm gonna just
13.
give me a second. I am gonna just quickly put this picture as well. 13. Nobody else rolls, I assume.
I can roll. I have perception.
I think everybody has perception.
No,
Everybody
I'm
has
blind
perception
for
to
some
degree.
reason.
I apparently do not have perception.
Jesus. Wow.
Hey,
Oh, I
but
perceive a
screen
lot.
us.
Spree. You can distinctly, like, for Lucky, there's a lot of people. There's a commotion. There's a few like simple salesmen offering fruit and vegetables, simple wooden carvings, like street vendors. There's a lot of people who are just talking, just hanging out by the Colosseum. You don't really hear anything inside of the Colosseum. For Scree, besides everybody around, you can hear distinct sound that seem to be echoing throughout the Colosseum that kind of reaches out to the outside. Sounds of you don't even know how to describe, but the closest thing you can think of is your Eldritch Blast, the sounds of some magical projectiles getting fired. No clashes of steel against steel or any roars or groans of battle, but magic.
I see. Okay, I know what to do. I look at Lucky.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's magic being used close by. Maybe inside the Colosseum.
Huh, maybe this is some sort. That does make sense. Like, it doesn't seem like you can get in there without being a remarkable climber or some type of magic user.
Okay. Here we go. I cast detect magic.
Yeah. At the same
Uh,
time, Ares walks up, like, takes a thinking pose, and studies the rock and like pokes on it. And
roll me, I guess, a nature check for you. Scree, looking around, you see a handful of people in the crowd have magical items, mainly rings or necklaces. Few have blades, also your own equipment, your armor that you have also shines quite brightly. The Colosseum itself doesn't seem to irradiate any sort of magical property.
That's odd. Okay. Ares.
Ares
19.
19. Ooh. You realize that this is a natural stone, but also not very.
natural or unnatural?
No, natural, as in it is. It is like pure white marble, but also natural by the placement of it. Uh, you as you examine a bit further, and you realize that this marble is exactly like the same marble as everything. Like everything that is made in this Colosseum, or I guess what you must see from the outside. And you realize that this marble, all these marbles can be shifted and moved if someone in the know knows how to. Not in a way of like some mechanisms or some devices, but by basically moving the earth. As you see, even though it looks like the first floor, all these massive arches with you assume several tonnage of stone is basically permanent. You realize if you just knew how to shift the earth beneath it, you could open up the Colosseum if you want to.
Ares found out something interesting.
Yeah, he has like a serious thinking pose. Like, as he studies these stones, like, I believe we can move. I believe it should be possible to move the stones.
Oh, well, let me give it a try then.
I'll be honest immediately. No need to roll. You can move it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
assumed.
I doesn't say anything until after you try to move it.
So, Jesus Christ, don't shit yourself. Jesus.
I with magic.
Well, maybe you could have said that a bit earlier. Now I just look like an idiot.
I know. And it has a small grin.
Oh, you little
Wow.
ass. I'm gonna give him a light, just a light punch in the shoulder.
As your tabaxi friend just kind of looks at you, just going to the just again trying to move the stone. She kind of wanders up to the stone and looks at all of you. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to move it?
Oh, do you know how to move the stones? Can you shift the earth?
Sure. She kind of taps the stone a bit, looks down a bit, looks at the ground beneath, and she's gonna touch it. And you see slowly but surely this entire chunk. You hear a massive thud sound as the whole section of the stone wall just kind of falls down slowly, inch by inch. And a good minute and a half passes, and the entire stone, like this marble stone block, reveals about a 15 feet wide and about 15 feet tall archway. Where you look at the end of it and you see that there's literally nothing. It's darkness. It's about 100 or 150 feet of walkway into nothingness as everything seems to be sealed off.
Huh.
Is it
As she
supposed to be dark?
as she kind of walks inside and just kind of looks at all of you.
Yeah, Ares quickly follows. Follows on.
Okay,
Inside.
who's
Yeah,
going in?
Well, Scree follows
Me.
because magic.
Okay.
Yeah,
As you
yeah.
walk in, she all of a sudden puts her hands down again, and a good half a minute later, the marble block lifts up and closes you in into this dark tunnel. And she kind of
Yeah.
taps her hand, says, "There you go. We're inside the Colosseum."
Yeah, Ares like lights a flame to get some lights from stuff because he can't see in darkness.
Oh my God, Eris, roll me a perception check.
Yeah, this is when we find out that there's a bunch of dust in here, and now you've created a dust explosion, and we all died.
We are in the middle of fighting people right
No. What you realize, these walls are written and written and written over with druid craft. You see thousands upon thousands of entries made by different hands, different people throughout the ages, covering the entire Colosseum walls in this hallway. There's so much shit in there, it's illegible. For everybody else, everybody's just losing his shit at the wall. Every wall.
now. He likes
Whoa!
that's the thing where he goes close to the wall and just like feels around on the walls like.
Akur, your scroll companion, who is still on your back, Ares, and just looks at all the walls and looks back at Ares. Such depravity. It starts to point like an insult there, a slide there, and then points a finger, stares a bit. Why would somebody call their mother like that? Ugh.
What the
Ares
hell are you on about?
Can Ares make
There's
anything
literally nothing here.
Or is it all of it's intelligible to him? Unintelligible.
Yeah, for you it's intelligible. There's so much shit written on it, you don't have a clue. As the Vaxi looks at you, Lucky, and says, yeah, there's a lot of stuff written all over here. Too bad you're not a druid to read them all.
He's just gonna squint his eyes and just try to find something, because
There's-
I think that you can make a check to see the druid craft. I won't understand it, but I might be able to see it.
Roll me
If I remember correctly.
Roll me investigation. But basically, as you're kind of examining the walls, you can hear in the distance the way to the other hallway, where it's also dead end. You can hear distant echoes of something, of Scree Yusu magic. It's like, how do I explain this? It's like sounds of stuff happening. Like water leaking, fire just kind of escalating, winds huffing in strange tones, and the music, the one that you heard from the tree, is still following you in this hallway.
I'm being followed. Okay.
The music
doesn't
follows
make-
you. The music follows you everywhere.
You know what So,
Huh.
Scree's gonna pull. It's still dark, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Scree pulls up their hood a little, allowing their familiar to look outside, and then I use my ability to see what my familiar is seeing.
Uh-huh.
And my familiar has dark vision, so I can see a little bit better now.
You basically see this long hallway with nothing. Everything has been sealed off. And you're basically, if nobody helps you out, you're probably gonna suffocate here. Or just die out of starvation.
I mean, it's gonna take a while though, because this is a big inside, right?
True, yes. It's about a 150 feet corridor of just straight line. But the
I rolled a
backseat,
22.
yeah. As you examine the wall, you realize that it's very smooth, like incredibly smooth. But when you get closer to just examine it, you see everything on the wall looks rough, like looks unnaturally rough. But you realize it's so minuscule, the roughness, that your hand doesn't even recognize it.
Yeah.
And you realize you think you can get some like lettering in, like something is written here, but it makes literally nothing, no sense.
Yeah.
It's
Specifically, you need to succeed a DC 15 Wisdom Perception check, but I can't decipher it without magic.
yeah. Anyway, as for as you're all examining the wall, your tabaxi friend asks, "So where are we going? What are we doing here? I'm kind of was asleep."
All right. Um. Well, there was a person called Lee,
She looks at you. She nods.
and apparently, well, we don't know if she's a good or a bad person, but we're trying to find her.
Allegedly, she mauled some people, and yeah, we were not exactly hired, but you know, if we find her, we can bring her back to the place we were before, and get paid.
Oh, oh, that is horrible.
Yeah, but you know, since we only heard one side of the story, Ares here wants to, you know, talk to her before we make a decision.
Yeah, and that place we were, they killed each other, so that seems like a bad place. So I'm not sure.
Anyway,
Also, Scree looks back at the tabaxi and just nods.
yeah. As all of a
Nods.
sudden, the tabaxi just kind of looks around and looks at the end of the hallway and just starts walking. Well, if you're looking for her, might as well go to the middle. It's the most open place, and maybe you'll find something.
How do you move the stones like that?
By moving the earth beneath it, and then moving the earth again to raise it.
Can I also learn to do that?
I mean, if you have practice in shaping earth, yes.
I just noticed something. Why is our squirrel friend on the stream screen?
Because he is with you. He's literally on his back, and he pointed out that there's a lot of insults on the wall.
It's my friend.
It's your friend!
Must have missed that part for a moment.
I only just realized we've never gotten an image of I am. We have no idea how she looks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you how
We
it
don't
looks.
have her names, like that's fitting. So
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
We do not perceive her. We just know that she's a tabaxi.
we
That's
did not
all.
perceive her.
She's a lanky female tabaxi in her 20s tops.
Yeah.
Very easygoing and mostly asleep. So I rather not like she goes sleeping tabaxi. There it is.
And you don't want to torture Erax by trying to find furry images.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Fair enough, fair enough.
That's a definite pattern.
So
Moving on.
yes. You go to the end of the hallway by a familiar stone, and then your tabaxi friend also kneels down, and slowly but surely the stone piece starts to move, revealing the sun and revealing something different, revealing cheers and quite a lot of people. You see several hundred people when the stone slab lowers down, of all sorts, mainly Rurik-esque people. And you look where the stone is landing, and you see that there is a massive maybe from one side of where you are to the other side, maybe 500 feet of space. As you see, there is brawls going on. Hand to hand, melee on melee, magic against magic, beast against beast. As you open the slab fully and walk inside, around you, there's not a single fight, but on the other side, there's about 10 brawls going on. And people seemingly rooting for specific types of people, as there seem to be happening. There seem to be multiple competitions happening at the same time.
Great, guys. We're crashing the Olympic Games. Does there seem to be a
And
way?
we also have official like uniforms on us, so
You know, cool.
Does there seem to be a way up to the rafters?
Well,
are we inside the pit fighting pit or on the spectator area?
you're in the pits. But looking around, you see that there is like these small marble stairs, kind of leaned against the walls to kind of get up. They're not like of the comfortable kind, but they're the necessary kind. And you realize that this Colosseum could hold 14,000 people, and there's maybe over 1,000 people.
Ooh.
There's a lot of space.
A lot of space, indeed.
Okay.
Okay, since we're not gonna get involved with whatever's going on down here. I mean, it does seem kind of interesting, but yeah.
Roll me a perception check in history, everybody. I'll be right back. I want to get some water.
We can do it in order then. Say which one is which as well.
Yeah, I mean, mine is easy to keep track of because yeah,
Same for
that tracks actually. I didn't know anything about the Colosseum beforehand, so yeah.
So what we're rolling first? Perception or
Perception and history.
Perception
So-
history.
yeah, which first? I need to say,
He
Perception,
said perception
first.
and then history.
is my perception 18?
Yeah, and
Scree is
then-
on top of the world today. And all they need to do was being a little shite for a moment. Well, they did sort of rig the fight, sort of not.
Yeah, sort of. Well, he did as rule of D2 again, so maybe it wouldn't have any effect.
Maybe didn't.
That's
But
that's might be a positive thing because if you look at too much, like they might have noticed. Do you want to roll the other one first?
yeah, I'm gonna roll the other one next, but I didn't know in which order we were going. So, history
Yeah.
is +1.
Oh,
I am on fire!
Oh my God, Scree! Jesus Christ!
Perception. Okay, all of us go first perception and then history.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Okay, only Scree knows everything. He knows the lore.
Scree's. So it's pretty much.
Makes-
I
it
think
tracks.
Scree is just manipulating the dice from beyond
He
the
was the only
game.
one. He was the only one to see the previous history section. That makes sense.
It makes also sense, yeah.
Anyway, looking around the Colosseum, Scree, you get this realization that this is... This goes also with your history. You realize that you this is not a competition. This is not a event of sorts that you're interrupting. This is literally just a massive, or maybe even glorified class in session for the Roxian druids, because you realize that everyone is literally a druid or have similar robes, and they seem to be either competing against each other, learning something, or being taught something.
I want to join. I want to join. I want to join.
You don't know that yet.
I know.
And you realize something that, yes, this is probably how the druids in Cradle Rocks learn druidism, especially more, I guess, offensive types of way.
Okay. Then, well, then I'm gonna do this because let's be honest, I don't want Ares dying yet. Skrillex and Ares.
Ares, this is a place where druids train, get taught to defend themselves.
Ooh, he gets like an excited expression on his face.
Mhm.
Okay. Um.
And to Lucky, I say this.
This is a place of competition, and also for druids to learn or be taught.
Neat.
But looking around the arena, in the one side opposite of you, there's a lot of people. There's like 200 people in total, spread out pretty well in groups or sections. In your side, there's also people, but they're very sporadic and just rarely, just mainly observers. You see in your side though that there are a lot of older folk, elves, dwarves, druid types, um, looking quite just at the competition, eyeing you for a few moments, as you are the first, I guess, the most recent arrivals, but don't really bat an eye more than a couple of seconds.
I think maybe we ought to go around to the other place. They seem to be more in touch with what's going on, so they might know more about, well, potential fighters.
What does our perception mean in this case?
In trying to identify what the fuck is going on.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as Scree told us that, can Ares figure out who are the instructors and who are the
Roll me another perception check.
buttons?
You have no
Did I
clue
say-
that. Huh?
Now I want to make the joke. Did I say 9?
9, dear. You see there's a lot of people. You don't know, is it the tallest, the oldest? Because it's not like children getting taught by adults. There's a lot of different people, a lot of different just stuff happening. As in one, like, there's at the moment like 8 active combats. One is literally melee on melee, hands only. 2 of them are wooden spears. 2 of them are literally one-on-one spewing magical fireballs at each other. And 2 of them...
Alexis,
Huh?
bot in the chat.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, and the last 2 are a group of 2 against 2, both in the shapes of bears, big brown bears, as they're going for each other's throats. So, how would you like to approach this? My cat is also approaching me. Oh,
My cat is also approaching me.
You're approaching me.
yes, my cat is approaching me. So,
Let me think.
I would.
No.
Yeah, I made my suggestion already.
Ares will like pull on length like ropes with like, I want to join. I want to join.
Well, maybe we should ask the people, the people observing first, if you're allowed to join in just like that.
Yeah, sure, let's do that. And then he like looks around for the people observing.
so
Are they?
just roll me a perception check except for Eris. Let's see if you can identify who might be in charge. Any
All these druids look the same to me, man.
like a scream. You got one job, one opportunity.
Hey. Help us, please.
I got something simpler. I nudge Ares and points to I am, as in maybe you should ask I am. She's been here.
Yeah, as you term. I am. Do you know who the instructors are?
She looks at you, looks at the massive group of people, and roll me an insight check.
I will also roll inside.
He,
I'm having luck today. with
my
rolls.
cat is trying to get my attention so I can give him food. He's literally, oh god.
14.
Okay. He looks at the crowd of people and says, "No, I don't know these people. Screek, you know that in fact that is a fucking lie." He knows all of these individuals. She probably could name all of these individuals, but she doesn't want to admit to it.
Okay. Then Scree approaches I am, and then gently grips her arm, looks at her, and then gives her the voice.
No.
I know that you know who these people are. Do not lie.
Roll me intimidation check.
Yippee! 20,
Oh!
30, 20.
Yeah, as you say EP, she also gets petrified when she takes a few steps back, turns into an eagle, and flies away from the Colosseum.
Oh,
Wait,
Leaving-
how do we escape now?
oh no!
Huh. What's up? Ha!
Scree, the fuck did you just say to her?
Happened?
As you see, you see a few people kind of look at the eagle manifesting and flying off, but still continuing looking at the ongoing combat.
I am actually going to look up to her real quick, and I am going to
What's
make
it-
use of my telepathy.
What's the range of it?
As long as I can see her, I can make a connection.
Yeah.
God damn. Does she
Yeah,
need to?
it's-
Does she need to roll anything against it?
Nope,
she
I
can-
just
she
make a
can
connection.
end-
She can break it off whenever she wants to.
Yeah.
But yeah, essentially.
Oh, okay. Can she break
so-
it? Okay, question. Can she
Yeah.
break it off without knowing it's you? By essentially saying, "Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head," all over again.
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like you
Multiple
feel
times.
you feel for a second that there is a connection, and also it just gets put out.
Oh. Okay. Scree, seriously, what the fuck did you just say to her?
Scree just gives a grin and looks at Lank.
No, that's an issue. Also, Oscar, I can hear myself echoing.
That's just speaking loud. Sorry.
That is an issue. What if she doesn't find us?
She knows these people. The fact that she just flew off now means she's hiding something. I don't think she's going to stay on. After all, if she thinks that I know everything, she will return.
You know, sometimes you're really a dick.
Scree just gives a cheeky grin and shrugs.
Anyway, let's just head around and try to find a group that seem more knowledgeable about what's going on.
Well, how are you gonna do this, oh good sir?
Eras is a bit confused, but then he nods and yeah, let's do that.
So yeah, I was thinking we would approach like some of the people closer to the action going on that are still up on the still onlookers, spectators.
What's happening?
And can I look around the arena to see if I see anything that looks like a lycanthrope?
Perception!
Thank you.
Also, I think my PC is crashing at this very second.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
What?
no.
I just heard the very audible, very loud goddamn, and my PC starts to crash.
I'm just on fire today.
Yeah, that.
You see a lot of lycanthropes, but I assume you're looking for a specific one, specific that you might have got a description for from the boar pit, right?
Yeah.
You see,
female.
yes,
Yeah,
you see in the distance, about 200 feet, in the Colosseum, not in Colosseum, like by the pit, but still on the rafters, a female lady, looks like a human, except how to describe this? She is a human. She looks human. She seems to have a simple blade of iron on top of it, a bronze shield. But there's also some odd stuff about her. First of all, you see a pelt of an animal you've never seen before on her shoulder, and on her face as Burra, right? If I remember correctly, like you're right.
Dora.
Yeah. Described, she seems to have like these red hairs around her eyes and just kind of same color as her hair. My everything
The
is.
only thing is that she was supposed to be an elf.
I know. Well, I know that's the thing.
Oh.
It's a human. Like everything is described as correct except the elf part.
Huh.
Yeah. Then again,
wait.
there might be a different person. Give me a second. Why is the thing not showing? I'm fucking mad. My PC is crashing for no fucking reason.
Yeah, well, at least it's not as bad as Oscar's PC that blue screens once every other day.
It was a few days, last week ago.
Why is it so fucking laggy all of a sudden? What the fuck is going on?
It only blue
Is Windows
screens 4
update
times
on?
in a row.
Is Windows Update on?
Let's just check. Oh my fucking god! What the fuck?
Is Steam updating?
No. Oh my god. My mouse is literally lagging across the fucking screen. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god, what the fuck is going on? Give me a
The
second.
cat has cursed the computer.
Literally,
You must-
I can't literally do anything. Give me a second.
Your cat has scared the
Oh my-
mouse inside you that runs your PC.
Yeah, literally, what the fuck is going on? Why am I... Give me a second.
At the moment, I'll be back. I just heading to the toilet and back.
What the fuck is going on? Jesus Christ, it's literally dying. Okay.
Oh, you're dying in Arex's arms tonight.
As soon as they put on the task manager, all of a sudden everything is back to normal. The fuck? Anyway, give me a second. Okay, something is not normal. Give me a second. Where is the lady I'm looking for? Where's the lady of the hour? God damn it, nothing is working for me anymore for some fucking reason.
Stop mining crypto.
Dude, I wish I was. I would get a fucking better PC than this. Give me a second, I'm gonna... Oh my god, it's so laggy, what the fuck? Me bitching for 2 minutes until I find a picture. God fucking damn, found it. Let's go. Found it. Oh my god, why is it so fucking small? Okay. There it is. This is the leading question. Fucking load it.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh damn, she's hot.
She is hot. But also she looks like she could skewer you with that little blade of hers. And she was probably she is similarly dressed like the druids, except that she seems to taken off most of it. And she's ready. She looks like she's about to just jump down the arena waiting for someone or something.
So she's in the arena, right?
No, she
No,
is.
she's
Yeah. By the very edge of the pit into the arena, and she seems to just eyeing for something to just jump down.
Then, Scree is gonna approach the lady.
Uh huh. So
Because she's
I assume everybody goes, or just you.
Yeah, we
no,
saw
those-
stairs leading up to.
Well,
Should we
I
take
didn't.
stairs?
I was. Wait. I didn't tell the party yet. The party was gonna look to
Oh.
tell the. It's gonna look for the elders.
Yeah.
They're gonna
I
ask
mean,
the
the
elders.
thing is, we would probably see you walk off.
Oh, do you? Okay.
I mean, unless you stealth.
Unless you want to
Stealth?
sneak away.
No, I'm trying to be seen. So, if you.
You would be, yeah, you would. Anyway, in that case, how do I say this? Walking through the groups of druids, you see all of them just kind of stand up and look at you, and then when you pass, they kind of sit down.
Wait, they aren't wearing the same clothes that we are,
No.
right?
Yeah. And as we walk, like I was told to scream like, "Scream, where are we going?"
And Scree just says in a monotone voice that sounds a bit high pitched. Interest.
Yeah, and Alice nods because he understands.
I don't.
Anyway, everybody, you see that basically everybody stood up and just looked at you for a few seconds before sitting down. And you see the
He
slave.
waves around with people.
Yeah, no, that is like kind of what I'm thinking here. Like, yeah, this might not be a good idea to, just walk up to her.
As then you walk up to her, she's fully glued to what's happening. She seems to be staring at the people who are fist fighting each other in the pit. What seems to be a fight between a halfling and an elf. Both above 30, both bruised and battered by the punch they've given, and they seem to be waiting and basically trying to bait out an opponent to do a move. Yeah, so what do you do?
All right. Well, how close am I to the lady right now?
How much you want to approach her?
Let's keep 10 feet distance minimal.
Okay, you can approach 10 feet. She's literally looking at the pit below her. She doesn't seem to be paying attention to you entirely.
Okay, let's have a little bit of fun.
Final
Yeah,
words from Scree.
We are very close. Yeah,
Scree just fucking dies.
yeah. I think like Ares and
Wait.
it's like 5 feet behind you.
Is the lady is the lady covered in grime or something? Is he? Before I decide this, because
Grime?
otherwise- you know,
What?
she fought recently. Like,
No.
No, she doesn't
she's
seem.
up on the she's up on the like viewers platform.
yeah, but I know if she fought recently. That's all I know. Okay.
Okay.
I hold up I point towards her, whisper something, and then she starts to have a faint smell, and that smell smells like the smell of the boar spit.
Boar spit?
You know, the tavern. I'm emulating the smell of the tavern
Oh.
on her location.
Oh.
She kind
no.
of, she kind of looks down at the pit. She audibly just takes a whiff into the air and just continues looking at the pit.
Okay, so she is having a reaction. Okay. And I.
I think
Stretch.
anyone would have a reaction to that. Like, it smelled pretty bad.
Well-
Ares is just looking around all of the combatants and like imagining himself learning stuff and having fun.
There's not okay. Being this close to the arena, you see that there are several people like this lady in front of you, who's kind of by the edge, and you realize there is with the firefight where the people are slinging fireballs at each other. There is a kobold druid about 3 foot tall, seemingly wearing wooden armor and has this cane for a staff, as all of a sudden it just screeches and points at the crowd, 2 people, and just point them at the pit. And immediately those 2 people run to the kobold and jump down to the pit. While the other 2 kind of tap out and walk upward slowly. So you realize in total there are 7 elders, if you will, and if you get the patterns right, you assume that this is one of the elders as well.
Okay.
The kobold.
Yeah, the kobold and this lady that you're talking about, because you see that there's only few individuals by the very edge of the pit.
Okay.
Ah.
Scree clears their throat.
There's
and then
no
goes.
uh-huh.
No, actually, go ahead.
There's no response.
Okay.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
I speak up.
Also, there's this kobold that you see has this wooden bar cap on his own self. Listen, character development.
Character development. Cobra Elder.
Oh my god.
The duality,
Love him.
the duality of my D&D campaigns: very hot women and very derpy kobolds.
Hell yeah, just the way we
Okay.
like it.
Then I get into 5 feet range and poke the lady on the back.
We are 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got closer, so I get 5 feet. 5 feet.
She
Okay.
just kind of proclaims with a very strict and audible voice, "What do you want?" She doesn't look back at you. She doesn't seem to care.
I give her a look and speak up in the
She
voice in her head, as in her head.
We are looking for someone who loves a fight, but also may have something like a bounty on their head. Their name is Lee.
There's a chuckles. Yeah, I have several bounties on my head. What of it?
Ah,
Oh, she all of a sudden looks back at you. Eyes you for a moment. Oh, now I see what it is. You're working for the old Slakentrope filth.
Link is just kind of face palming at this, like, oh,
Yeah.
that is such a direct approach.
At this point, we see her as well, or like Ares notices her as well.
I mean, I'm concerned that we noticed her like as we were approaching.
She looks at you, Scree, and Scree, you have the druid robes, right?
Yeah.
And then she
wearing
looks
them.
around and sees Lucky, you, and Ares, and looks at you, Scree. I wonder. I truly wonder how you acquire these robes, yet here you are standing before me.
that is a complicated long story. I believe my companions can explain it much better than me.
You see, there
And
is absolute no fear out of her. You see, there's almost like this looking down at you, almost kind of disappointed, as if like, why the fuck are you wasting my time? Look,
Ares like like half whispers to Length like, I wonder what he's talking about.
Surely nothing good. How about you take the word here right now? And he
Did I?
kind of pats Ares on the back to just kind of forward him a bit.
But Ares like, but it's so rare to see him talking to people. Like, maybe we should give him the chance.
you can see just motioning, looking back at the
Or
the group and motioning them closer. It's like, come on.
Yeah, we walk closer, and Ares says they instead of him because I forgot. And then he waves. Yes, he goes closer. Hello.
she looks at you, Ares, says nothing, just eyes your robes that you're wearing.
We aren't bothering you, are you? Bothering you, are we?
She looks back at the Colosseum and yells out, "Hit him! It's been a minute." All of a sudden, you see the halfling looks at the lady that shouted this, and the elf immediately takes initiative and sucker punches the halfling in the face. There's no response from her to you, though.
Scree's just face palming at this approach. It's like, oh, I just set it up very, very ambiguous, and then, hi, are you bothering me? Free.
Yeah.
Is your name Lee?
Yeah. What of it?
Well, at this point, do Eras recognize her status? Do she like? Was she an elder? Did do she this?
I think it was just confirmed that she was possibly an elder,
Possibly an elder.
right, Alexis?
At
Yes.
least she seems to be an instructor.
Yes, definitely an instructor.
Yeah, and Eras will like embarrassingly.
Oh my
embarrassed.
fucking god! You know that fucking meme of like muscular woman just
Shiny,
staring
yeah.
down at someone,
Yeah.
and Ares is just like on the ground with his lunch money, just like
Yeah,
I just imagine him like, with his feet turned in, his index fingers just pointed together, looking
basically,
down.
basically that.
Okay, give me.
I did that in real life as I spoke. So
This is literally this lady's looking down at you, Ares, and you're like literally just this, just like, am I not bothering you? Please tell me that I'm not bothering you.
Stop being a cinnamon bun.
Am I bothering you?
Oh my lord.
Oh god, this is a mess.
Scree's just face palming at this, like, yeah,
Right,
shit.
so yeah, since this is getting nowhere, I guess I should step forward here. Yeah, we are here because someone, well, wants you dead or alive for that matter. But Ares here wanted to check in on you and just get the whole story. And
roll me a persuasion check.
that place like seems like a bad place, so I don't trust them.
yeah, I do not have.
Can I help action with that?
No.
No.
I'm gonna add my psi bolstered back for another D8.
Just so that he doesn't have a 9.
That's a 14 then.
She just kind of laughs at you for a second and just says, "Get out of my sight." Looks back at the pit.
Yeah. Well, either way, it seems like she can handle herself since she's in this possession of power, and yeah, I'm not about to deal with that. The consequences of us doing anything here to her.
Yeah, and
Mm.
like Ares finally looks up at her now, and then like he points towards the people fighting, and he says, "Could I join?"
You want to get your shit kicked in, kid?
Well, isn't this a place of learning?
Yeah, I learned how to beat the shit out of each other. Come on, Harry.
Absolute silence.
Harry's
Scream.
Harry's
Scream looks at Ares, then gives a nod, and steps past the woman into the pit and looks at her.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I just imagine this is Ares' internal monologue.
Like he's a bit he seems a bit conflicted because he wants to learn druid stuff.
Listen. I'm just
He really
saying.
wants
I'm
to
just
fight.
saying. Eternal Ares monologue.
What?
No.
God damn it, Terex!
I am confused. Okay.
He's confused.
He's confused.
I don't
They're gonna
quite
make him hurt
understand
himself in
who you are.
confusion. But anyway, yeah, Scream walks past the lady into the pit and then looks at her.
Damn.
So Ares, what are you gonna do?
And like he builds up a bit of confidence and says that, well, I think it's good to learn. So I can. My teacher was strict as well, so I think I can handle it.
You wanna
So
punch
that-
someone you wanna punch someone the shit out of? Is that what you're saying to me, boy? She kind of walks up to you, Ares, looking down at you. She is about 7 foot tall. You realize she is.
Damn.
She is not someone to fuck around with.
Let's see, Ares in height. No, 7. 5.10.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking down. She's definitely looking down.
5.5.
You're 5'5".
So
No,
Ares,
not 5 inches, like 5.6 inches, or basically
Ares.
5.7 inches.
Ares.
It's
So
5.5 feet.
she asks you a question and answers a yes or a no.
Yeah, and here that's like, why should I punch someone?
Because it would make you strong. When everything else fails, at least you have your fists.
Yeah, and he seems conflicted, and then shows conviction. Okay then.
She kind of gives a smile. This kind of surprised smile. She kind of points at the pit where the halfling and the elf, basically the elf is beating the shit out of the halfling who's unconscious on the ground. It says, "Jump down and go there."
And yeah, and Ares like
So
with his walking stick, like, and I leave this.
yes. So
Hands over to
as
Lane.
as you do that, as you jump down the pit, you all see this girl Lee drops her blade and buckler by the side, puts down the lion's mane, and jumps down from behind.
Oh,
I'm fighting her.
congratulations! You're getting some personal instruction.
Oh
God.
boy!
God, I at least have my healing spells for the day.
As she yells out, "Ooze, clear the room!" As all of a sudden the elf who's like beating the shit out of the halfling all of a sudden stops, looks at the halfling, and just starts dragging the halfling away.
Oh man.
This will
So,
end well. This will end well.
Ares, you're gonna face Lee on one-on-one combat. I hope you're ready.
Just kill me.
Scream will stay on the sidelines, even though they were standing in the pit. They will just stand on the side of the sidelines and just watch us from a distance.
Roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait with
Do I
Scream
literally
then.
do I literally have anything to aid me with this? Not
your
to
own
do so.
hands and luck.
I don't have a single spell that I can use to even like help myself in any way.
No. Hands only, square up.
At this point, you wish you had
I-
inflict wounds.
I would like you to roll me initiative. 27.
I'm just gonna lean into Scree and just tell them. By the way, don't help Ares in this.
Scream looks back.
Like at
I did not
least
intend to.
he doesn't lack willpower.
This is his fight after all.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh boy, give me a second. I just.
This just turned into classic shonen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta fall down to get back up again, dude.
In this
And,
in this episode of Session 9, Ares gets beaten by a girl.
Just in case.
That's not
just
a
in
girl,
case
that's
something.
an absolute woman.
Yes.
Just in, can I say this just in case? Because Scream's technically in the pit. I'll just roll an initiative to just, if something
Oh
happens
my
that Scream
fucking god.
does have to join for some unknown reason, this will be their initiative. Okay, then we slow as fuck.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Anyway,
You're in
as
the
soon
21.
as you enter this, not even like arena, just marked different sand of pit, all of a sudden Lee charges at you and tries to hit you twice.
Yeah, and
So-
before he jumped, he handed both his bag. Oh, no.
Oh! Oh!
Wow! Critical!
Ah,
Oh my fucking god!
God damn!
Oh my god!
Oh!
and
Yeah, no,
he's
that's
already
winning.
dead!
I don't have my shield on me, so my ace is currently 16.
Six.
Yeah. So she socks you once for 10 points of damage, and the other hit for 5 points damage. You take 15 bludgeoning, and you're like, okay, so what do we do? You look back and you see the punch in front of your face, fucking connecting with you.
Blinked and he missed it.
Basically. I
Yeah.
turned around like, okay, so then, bam.
Yeah. Technically, you lose 15 points to bludgeoning damage. You're at 45. What would you like to do? Because that's the end of her turn.
Like I need to maybe like stunned confusion for a minute, for a second. Like, what happened?
Ares gets beaten by a muscle mummy. Oh no.
So I believe
She's doing it. Yeah, she is.
like he basically skips this turn because he doesn't
Oh
even know.
my
Instead
Oh.
of fighting back, he will
Okay. Then it's my turn.
like he will ask like,
He won't do anything, of course.
Why did you do that?
You could take the dodge action, dude.
Yeah, so he takes a dodge action. That's what I
With disadvantage, okay. First attack.
Oh.
As she says,
Oh, no. No.
as she says, this is the way of war, boy. 13.
That misses.
Okay, and then she hits again. Let's see. 14.
That misses as well.
She do two haymakers and just kind of like
And that
swing
should
us.
have been disadvantage as well.
Oh, well, technically, yeah, you would have, Anyway,
Dodge action.
yeah. You're up. What would you like to do?
And yeah, now he has had a bit of time to gather himself, so he will try to. Okay then, let's try to punch back.
If it fails, I'm just gonna go.
Imitates.
I'm thinking of the squeaky sound effect. Like,
Yeah. And I guess punching is a strength, and not
Yeah,
specs.
and since you're always proficient with unarmed strikes.
I cannot use my dexterity for this, I guess.
No, because that's something only monks can.
Only monks can do that.
Uh-huh.
Then that is 3 plus 1 plus 4. Bam.
Oh,
That's a hit. What's your strength modifier?
Plus 1.
I get 2 points. She. That's you hit her, and you feel like you hit like a half an inch of like flesh, and then just stone. She doesn't even flinch, and she looks at you with just a little, just a tiny smidge of pity. Before it's her turn, she grabs your fucking hand. Let's see what she does with your hand. Does a 24 hit?
Ouch, boy, don't.
Sorry.
So
Yeah.
so what happens is all of you can see as Ares connects a punch to her chin. Then she grabs the entire arm and just tosses his entire weight to the fucking ground. And then proceeds to punch one time in the face. Ares, let's see. 22. So you take 10 points of damage in this turn and you're at 30.
Am I prone as well?
Yes, you're prone. She looks at you with anger in her eyes, but also slight pity.
Why anger?
Why anger?
damn! Yeah, this is like watching a grown person beat a toddler. Damn.
Can I, like, as I'm still prone, and he doesn't know any fight, he cannot fight. Some tears in his eye. He doesn't know what to do, so he will like try to grab her legs and bite her legs.
Sure. The next response is gonna be a very not say so. Oh no! So what you basically see, everybody, is, you know, he's prone, he looks up, and then he tries to grab a leg and just bite into it. Lee all of a sudden just shoves her legs away, the one that tries to bite, and she says to you, Ares, "You fucking disgusting pervert," and kicks you to the side.
Oh!
Let's see. It would advantage because you're prone.
Yeah.
So that's a 10 points and another kick. You're at 15 hit points. You feel as your internal organs are getting rearranged with each fucking kick, and you feel the familiar taste of blood on your mouth.
Okay, this is getting a bit out of hand.
And she just kind of looks at you, Ares, and spits on you and walks away. Is there anything you want to do, Ares?
Can I just lie down on my back, bleeding from my nose?
I'm gonna start walking up to Ares.
And he like waves you away and stands back up.
Oh my god.
You're no bell.
I can
Wait,
stick
what?
on. He will try to face her again.
Oh, you can actually try to.
Yeah, and he rushes her.
Okay, roll to hit with advantage because she's looking away.
Oh!
Sneak attack. Not
Nah.
a rogue thing. Not a rogue, but still.
Okay, how do you do advantage? Is it K?
No, just 2d20. Come on, do
And then
some.
at advantage beyond, but okay.
20. 18.
That's a hit. What do you do to her?
Damage. I did 4
Yeah,
damage.
are you gonna try to tackle her? Is that your play?
No, he doesn't know how to tackle.
Oh my fucking god.
He just runs out and punches. Well, yeah, let's go tackle. Let's go tackle. Because
Straying check
runs
against. Straying check
high
against.
body.
Oh my
Oh
god!
no! You might succeed.
Oh no! Oh my god! You charge and tackle into the ground!
I'm dead. I'm dead.
You are fucking.
Well, it was nice knowing him.
Do we have healing potions?
Nope.
Oh,
I don't
relax.
think so.
Well,
Top of the round. You
That's
see
anything.
you see the redhead's face is in the sand. She kind of grasps the sand in front of her face. It just says, "Did you just do what I think you did?"
He's just like raises his hand. I can still fight. Yeah, and he doesn't look like his ass that he wants to give up right now.
You fucking deranged. And she just stands up. You can roll an attack opportunity if you want.
Sure, that will not do much.
He just fucking hit her in the side. Your fucking hand just cracks a bit. As she stands up, looks at you. There was pity. Now there's nothing but hatred at you. What she does to you is she kicks you once, right? Taking 10 points of damage, and you're now at 5 points of health. And then she grabs your leg,
Oh no.
and she just looks at you and just gives a smile. And she kind of spreads your leg apart and
Oh no. No!
kicks between the legs.
No!
Oh fucking god, miss.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
an
shot
instant
to the
KO.
nuts.
Oh! Oh!
All of you from the stand, you just see this lady stands up, kicks once, grabs the leg, spreads it for a second, and while they're spread, she just fucking boot to the middle, pedal to the metal, if you will. And Ares, you're currently unconscious because it's technically bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So,
Yeah, he passes out.
No
And-
fucking shit.
you know,
Jesus. Time to run up.
and if it's still battle mode, Scree in their turn points her finger up and fires an Eldritch Blast into the air. Pew. To get the attention.
Whoa. Oh no. This is
Please
getting
help
out
me.
of hand.
That
But
pretty much shows.
Yeah, you give it. You wave the flag.
Pretty much. That's the whole point by Scree was taking a turn, because if Eris would go down, your turn would skip, and then it would go to Scree turn, and Scree would go do Eldritch Blast in the air. So like, yeah, okay, he's down.
Anyway, yeah. Combat is over as the female just kind of walks up back onto the back the way she was. Well, Ares looks like he is battered, and there's an imprint.
Fucking hell. I am glad I know Lesser Restoration.
Yeah. oh, so you only need lesser restoration for that, is what you're saying.
It can.
So-
Yeah, no, Blank is gonna run up there and just slide to just end up out beside Ares and just go, oh fuck, oh shit.
Boom.
Does he need to roll death saves, or was that
No,
non-lethal?
not non-lethal bludgeoning.
Oh,
They're just out. I think they're just out for a little time.
For 3 hours.
Yeah, it's usually 1d4, so yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, your boy Ares is fucking like
Oh.
he's
He looks
unconscious.
pale as
Yeah, no fucking shit, dude.
you realize that he's breathing, but they're heavy and rough breaths. The dude. Hi. Socially, as Scree, you're still on the stands. You know, the lady walks up to you, spits on the ground next to you, and says, "What are you, a band of perverts?" She kind of grabs her weapons and the mane. It's not gonna be fun.
Yeah, great restoration will help that eventually.
when it removes paralyzed.
Anyhow, I will look to the lady, to Lee, and pretty much says,
More a group of adventurers. Though we may have bitten above our waist a lot of times, we were just simply curious on why someone wanted you dead.
that's it. That's pretty much what that's what Scree says to her.
I am wanted for many things, and I don't give a shit for what I'm wanted. If they wanna fight me, they can come and fight me. But seeing as they sent, and he just kind of points at
Maimed.
Ares.
Wait, maimed. Oh no, understand now.
Oh! Yeah, no, it's probably deserved. It's probably deserved.
Not for me. He has fighting everything he has. Like he's not
Yeah.
fighter.
That's so.
Anyway,
Has never thrown a
Time-
punch before.
yeah. Anyway, Ares goes over Leng's shoulder, and he stands up and starts making his way back to the stance. Ugh.
Ares, are you back at least on 1 HP?
Not yet. Nobody has healed me yet.
You're
Yeah,
just, you're
nobody
just
can
getting,
heal him.
yeah, you're just
I don't
getting.
have any healing ability.
Usually,
And even if I do get back to 1 HP, I'm still unconscious.
Yeah, I
until
know.
I
You're,
wake naturally.
you're like just.
yeah, we should.
Well,
Usually,
technically,
you roll
I have-
like 1d4 to see how many hours you're out for.
Should I do that?
Ares bully. No. He did this to himself. He could have walked away, but no, he decided to do the loot action.
What, lewd? What do you mean?
Biting,
bite.
like, yeah, biting the legs. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, you bit her leg!
Yeah.
Shit!
Like a bit, yeah, sure. Like that was like. doing everything in order to
Motherfucker, you
fight.
get on the ground, and the first thing is you go for the legs, you just bite, but you failed, so it was like more like a second. Yeah, he was expecting. It's like just tongue down.
4
hours.
man.
4 hours.
Okay. For 4 hours.
You're right, up for 4 hours, perfect. So yeah, I'm just gonna get back up on the stands and just quickly.
This isn't how I imagined it would be.
First of all, I'd like to apologize for this entire thing. This guy has never been in a fight that, to my knowledge, except for some elementals, at which point he used magic. But yeah, he has no idea how to fight with.
She says
without that.
she says nothing to this. Can Lucky and Scree roll a perception check?
Oh no.
Of course. Wow, you
Let's
fell.
go. Let's go.
Okay.
We all suck.
Yeah, there's straight up just odds, and this lady straight up just ignoring it.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Scree, how the fuck are we supposed to get out of here now?
Scree thinks, then has an idea, and looks at Lee.
Because we are such good sports. How about we buy you at least 5 drinks?
Are you saying this to the?
Oh no.
To Lee, because she can let us out.
She looks around a bit confused. Roll me a deception check.
Deception.
Yeah. To see if
Okay.
it, yeah.
Oh,
To make sure that you're not like snickering at her as you say that in your head.
16. Oh, 15. Maybe.
She
15.
she glares at you and she kind of twirls the blade in her hand and she just says, "Leave."
We'd like to do that, but the person who let us in was scared away by Scree here.
Not my fucking problem.
Yeah.
And she yells out next, and two combatants a few seconds after jump on in the pit and start to brawl hand to hand.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Oh.
Ares, you really fucked this up.
So did. Well. Scree shrugs. And then I walk past Lucky and looks at him.
Animation and moments, I'm satisfied.
Yeah. I walk past Lucky
Oh
looking
no!
at him.
Ares is satisfied. What does he mean
No.
by this?
Out of character.
Okay, but can I?
I'm just saying.
He has
First,
new trauma now.
first encounter with a lady, and his tense show is basically getting kicked unconscious.
Anyhow, I walk past Lucky and look at him, saying this.
Well, I think she'll be able to take care of herself.
Yeah,
I shall see what I can do to awaken Ares.
And I walk over to Ares, and
I think we're gonna walk a bit away from Lee and probably lay Ares down.
mhm.
Oh yeah! Oh wait, no. You're fucking luck. You know why?
Oh no.
Because after the battle's been over, all of a sudden you see the familiar squirrel occur, just kind of gets on his chest and looks at him and just shakes his head. Oh, poor lad. He seems to like doing like almost like a medical check, just kind of look around, looks
Yeah,
between.
that's
Looks,
That's
look,
ironically what I was gonna do as Scree.
he tapped.
Begin real life.
There's a metallic imprint in the groin from the metal salt. As the man just looks at it, says at you like, "I'm sorry to tell you, but I don't think he's gonna sire any children."
Yeah, yeah.
As all of a sudden he just grabs Ares by the jaw, and there's this pale white light comes through it, and
My ghost and I die.
yeah, he just slits your throat. And you gain. Let's see, how much do you gain? You gain 12 points.
Hey.
All of a
Critical
sudden,
heal.
all of a
And I
sudden,
remain unconscious.
no. All of a sudden,
No.
all of a sudden, you're like, the first motion is this glare of anger, and then it's just like, you wake up in pain you never felt before. For a moment, you are full of life. The next moment, you want to be dead.
Yeah, he tries for real.
Yeah. There, buddy. There.
Like, yeah, like that, but then he went back down again and closed the lid. Yeah, he cannot move. That
Yeah.
is. Just
Understandable.
basically curled up, shivering.
You, as everybody looks around, Ares, in the distance, you see Lee staring at you. There's nothing but hatred in her eyes.
It's a misunderstanding. That's nothing in character.
Yeah, yeah, no, I can't stand to see him being hated like this. So, Scree, just keep an eye on him. I'm gonna go and see if I can do anything here. Shit. Link is going to head back to Lee again and just kind of sit down like 10 feet away from her.
Uh-huh.
And just say, I get that with the circumstances being what they are, it doesn't seem that way. However, he was sincerely worried for you, and he didn't mean to come across as a pervert. That is the most innocent young man that I've ever met. Like, he didn't know shit when I first met him a week ago. And I hope that you know that he is sorry for doing, that. Even though he doesn't really understand what was wrong.
Roll me persuasion. You're gonna roll natural one.
Yeah.
Please roll natural one.
I'm gonna add my Cybolster knack once again.
Oh my fuck.
Because he doesn't want to get denied.
And that is a total of 15, after which he is just going to stand up and prepare to leave.
There's no response from this lady.
And with that, I am out of my psionic die for the day.
So, to put in perspective, it's about 2 p.m. It's nice. People are going in and out, and you realize that there's you assume there are about 20 people who are participating as their shape-shifting forms, about 40 in their magics, and about 50 with weaponry made of wood. Maybe maces, swords, or spears made of wood with either two-handed or with shields. And of course,
really
unarmed.
sucks.
Yeah.
Man, it really is, but because both of the times that I've tried to roll persuasion, I've rolled a 7.
Wow, very lucky, smiley face.
Exactly. I guess that since they can't really leave and Ares can't move, he is going to go back, and they are just going to sit down and just kind of witness this happening.
Witness this. So are you just gonna wait until this is over and maybe get out somehow?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, all of you, in that case, if you want to do anything, you can take a long rest here.
Oh, we're
It's
gonna stay
gonna
that
take
long.
8 hours, damn.
Yeah, after a while, maybe like half an hour, Ares just healing spells on himself.
I was about to say, you're gonna approach her.
No. He surrounds himself with
Anyway,
and just three healing spells on himself.
So just roll me an insight check and a perception check, everybody. This is for the next 8 hours as you're stuck in the Colosseum with no way out.
Heals
What do I need
31 hit points.
Okay, that is my
It-
insight is 2,
My inside is. This is my
and my
inside.
perception is 3.
Give me a second.
Okay. Insight is 5.
Okay, that's a
Understandable.
natural one.
Give me a
And-
second.
And perception.
Oh my.
14.
Perception sucks, but my inside. Boom.
I
Okay.
suck at both.
Okay. Wow, all of you fucking suck dick. Jesus fucking Christ.
My inside is 23, so.
Yeah. How much HP do you have, Ares, at the moment?
I healed like wait, it's
So,
1 plus
technically.
12 plus
Okay,
31.
technically long rest for everybody.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, did you cast Cure Wounds 3 times?
3 times.
No, I mean you're all taking long rests here anyway. So,
Yeah, but he did that just to
Um,
relieve the pain.
There's just a little detail, but after the long rest, my familiar will come out of its hood, go on my shoulder, and take the white raven form again.
okay. So, with a 23 as hours come by, and you basically got here about 2 p.m. 10 hours pass somewhere around from where you got here. Your tabaxi friend never came back. And looking at the arena, you realize that basically there's a whole cycle of martial prowess, but also understanding the druidic arts. As every single person who gets injured, they get healed up by the druids themselves, and then get back in. And this is like basically a cycle of getting beaten up, healing, and eventually healing themselves. But about 10 hours pass as combat, basically same familiar combat, only bears, only wooden melee, bare fists, and fire-based spells in the arena, and nothing else. No variety, nothing else. Eventually, somewhere way past into the night, sun has already set. The kobold, the one that you saw, with the wooden armor, all of a sudden gives a whistle and yells out loudly in common, "Alright, that's enough training for today. See you tomorrow at dawn." As all of a sudden, most people immediately take forms of beasts, mostly avian creatures, and basically get off the Colosseum. You see Lee take a form of a were-tiger and just climbs up the wall of the Colosseum and just jumps off. And then, in a matter of good 20 seconds, 95% of the Colosseum is fucking empty. But, give me a second. Where the fuck is it? I am missing it. Is it this one? Nope.
Fuck you.
What? Okay.
Harg. Don't taunt the druid.
Okay, give me a second. I just need to find it.
He's also a furry, it's fine.
Everybody's a furry. You know, whenever Harg does it, it's basically the don't friendly fire your allies. Anyway, the kobold actually approaches all of you and just kind of takes a look at all of you, just kind of sitting in one of the side of the Colosseum, and just says, "I see you watched our training in great interest. I hope it was up to your met expectations."
Yeah, it was interesting. We're glad to have been able to join. Since everybody's left now, could you please be so kind as to let us out? The person who let us in kind of flew away.
He looks a bit confused. Are you not druids?
We have special circumstances to have earned these robes, and I think that today might have really soured our reputation.
He looks a bit puzzled. If I ask of a druid's name, which name would you speak of?
Let's see here, because I don't think we got. Yeah,
I
we,
don't know her name.
yeah, we don't know. Well, our benefactor would probably be Roach.
Ah, that old gnome. Hmm. Okay. And then he just kind of, you all of a sudden you see just him looking at all of you, and he just kind of takes a finger to the Colosseum, just kind of gives like this small elevation, like small elevation. You see the entire Colosseum, all of it, all the walls just start to immediately sink in, and multiple passages open up. Go.
Thanks. Aries, can you walk or?
Aries, for the first 3 hours you could not, but now you just have a pay.
I can carry you if you want to.
Give me my staff.
Sorry.
Give me my staff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Here. He gives him his staff.
He like stumbles away like an old man. Or when we visit with the party.
He does a little snicker, but follows.
I'm kind of gonna kick Scree in the shin.
Well,
Not the-
about a minute or
that
so.
shin.
About a minute passes, and you
Yeah.
exit
and
out of the Colosseum.
You hear like Eris mutter like to himself. Why did that lady? And then maybe she was bad after all.
Oh no, I think that she like you said yourself, the people that we took the job from weren't exactly good people, and I'm fairly certain that what they did to her made them deserve the maiming. He says as he looks to Ares' groin. Because that's probably what happened to them. And so, since we said that we were from, well, she gathered that we were sent by them, she thought we were like them, and so when you slobbered over her leg and tackled her to the ground, it might have made her think that you were like them. A deviant, if you will.
You just see like question marks in his eyes, like he doesn't understand at all.
Skrelus looks at Ares and then says the following to him in the mind.
One does not bite a lady's leg unless they have perverted intentions.
Words of wisdom from the Kenku.
Yeah, he still looks to be confused and like was right. I don't quite
Ares, do you know
remember.
where babies come from?
You all get on the cart and you're like, so Ares, you wanna know where babies come from?
Like yeah, I know.
So you know about sex specifically.
Yeah, he nods. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you biting her leg like that can be seen as an act of sexual intention.
Why would you bite? Huh?
Well, Ares, have you heard about kinks?
Okay. So
we're
so
not
we-
gonna have this conversation, but yeah, let's just
a
say we do.
Occur goes to you. Occur.
He shakes his head.
Listen, Occur goes to you and just goes, "If you need, I can tell a lot about it."
Oh no!
The squirrel
Okay.
speaks.
Uh-oh.
Let's just say that we have that conversation off screen as we look for an inn.
So what is the plan? What is the plan?
We gotta find a place to stay at.
Also,
Roll me
Screech.
an investigation check, everybody.
Also, Screech mostly laughing. It's like snickering on the way in there. Creepy snicker, like.
People are weird.
People said the one who tried to.
I mean, he was in a fight. Like animal instincts took over him. Like he could
Yeah.
either crawl away, which would be really
Used to,
Ares.
used to.
Ares.
He couldn't stand up.
Ares.
A smart person would have kicked. her legs,
Ares,
but he's
Ares,
in a fight now,
Ares,
so Fight.
just Ares, just roll me an investigation. Come on. Oh my god. Well,
Yeah, we haven't been in this part of town.
well, immediately. Oh, you know what, Ares, not Ares, Lucky. Roll me an insight check, because it's like speaking
I'm
of
so good at
coincidence.
17, finally!
Okay,
Oh,
so
finally a good insight roll.
so what you basically see as you wander around, and you circle the Colosseum to see maybe you find anything, and literally 3 minutes in, you find a very nice establishment, like this big house with 4 floors of building, and quite wide and big, and there's quite a few people inside seeing in the first floor, and there's curtains on the 3rd and the 4th floor, and it's called the Amber Den. But because you are a rogue and you know the shady parts of town, and you know signs, red flags if you will, you are most certainly know by the way everything looks, by the way everything is presented, this might not be a brothel.
Oh no! Drama!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Please no.
Hey guys, I found. Never mind.
Never mind.
Well,
If you're gonna
Never mind.
you're gonna skip that often, I assume, right?
Yeah, we're not in the mood for this.
One day you'll come back. Here's like,
Does
it's gonna...
Screech
I don't have a need to
notice
anymore.
anything of that?
He doesn't have a need to anymore.
No, you don't notice anything. But takes a few minutes to just take a random fork to see if you find anything, and you do find a simple building with, I guess, almost like a frontal garden with a bunch of tables made of wood and chairs, and it's called Bill's Inn, literally Bill's Inn. And by it, in the front, you see that there are several people drinking. One of them seems to have like this makeshift guitar, some sort of string instrument, and tries to play something. And when he fails, everybody around him starts to laugh. All individuals in question are human, in their 50s or 60s, old people. Old.
Wait, no, Scott lol. Wait.
It's called being silly.
Just a little bit of tomfoolery.
Bit of tomfoolery.
Yeah, I guess. Did we step inside or was it outside?
It's outside. You see four old humans all drinking, but one of them tries to play an instrument, and he fails miserably and gets basically mocked by it.
Yeah, okay. So, does this place look okay with you guys?
door.
What's its name? What's its name, by the way?
Bill's in.
Bill's in.
Bill's
The
in.
most basic. Like you read some basic names. This is one of the basic ones.
Araxis, can I take a closer look at the inn to see if I see anything unusual or, you know?
Looking inside, just through the windows or peering through the door, you see that everything on the first floor is empty. There is a second floor, and the second floor from outside looks empty, unless people are already asleep and there's no lights or movement. Because it's somewhere around midnight at the moment. As one of the humans kind of spots you, Scree, and just says, "Hey, are you here for the inn? Are you here for the room?"
Scree just nods. Like, yeah.
He kind of starts counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No horses. 6 people. That's a lot.
What do you mean 6 feet? Oh, he's drunk.
He's counting. He like says, "What do you mean?" He counts. He looks at a screen, points 1, 2, just a bit away from screen, and looks at you like, Lucky. 3, 4, and same with Darius. 5, 6.
No, we are 3 people. You are seeing double.
Okay, for 3 people, 1 room for 3 people. 18 silver pieces.
I'm gonna just roll an insight on that, just because that seems like a fair bit, actually. 17 again.
Woo!
He seems to try to haggle, even though he's failing miserably because he's drunk.
Yeah. Listen, sir. I get that you're drunk, but
No, I'm not drunk. What the fuck you mean? He stands up. This like 6'1" dude raises his hands wildly. What do you fuck you mean I'm drunk?
yeah, I'm gonna step down from the cart and look down at him at 6'5". Listen here. What is like the what's it called, the
Average
the
rate.
current yeah. What's the usual cost for like an inn and a room for a night?
Roll me an intelligence check as the man looks at you drunkenly. Everybody else snickering by the table and just says, "Fuck, you're a tall goblin."
13 for the intelligence.
It varies from region to region. It can vary from less than a gold piece to 20 to 30 in some places.
Damn, that's still a lot for a night. Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh, inflation.
He said 18 silver pieces, not gold pieces, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, just making sure.
Yeah. So, doesn't that mean it's in our favor? Kind of? Well, I don't have time to haggle here. Yeah, I'm just gonna hand over the 18 silver. I have a lot of silver.
Let me just quickly roll something. Okay, so you roll, yeah, and he says, "What a pleasure to have business with you. The key is in the room. For a second to the right." It takes a deep bow, but as soon as he does a deep bow, with the single
catch him.
motion, no, with single motion, he just pukes on the floor in front of you,
Okay.
and then falls over into
Nice.
his own vomit.
Yeah, can I catch him?
roll me a strength check to see if you can grip him, because he's not a small dude. He's a fat
Strength or
fucker.
athletics?
Extra to
Strength.
avoid.
Strength.
20.
You see him almost fall over into his own vomit, but you kind of grab him, and he kind of grabs you and pulls himself back. Oh,
He's there
Chris.
now.
Oh, I can go for some more fire water. He wanders to the table, grabs a shot of clear liquid, looks at you, raises the glass. The glass immediately spills all of its contents on the floor, and he just drinks it. Half of it missing its mouth, and then sits down and just like, yeah, this is the life. Oh.
Man. Well, let's go inside, guys. And yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I need to use the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Ares. Ares. Roll me a perception check.
Oh. Here we go again. Whoopee.
Sure,
You
good.
see absolutely nothing.
Okay.
It's a quiet night. It's a bit chilly. It's still summer, only the start of it. And yeah, you go to the second floor. You see a key. You open the door. It's pretty simple hay beds with linen clothing and feather pillows. Very modest, very basic. Is anybody gonna do anything in the room, or is anybody gonna take Oh wait. Before you go, if anybody wants to guard anything,
Guard anything.
no, you know, to basically make sure that one keeps on guard in case of something happening. Occurs like, I'll keep watch. Don't worry. I'll keep watch. He stands by this window that could fit him easily, and just kind of keeps an eye out all over the place.
The Ares like collapses onto a bed. Doesn't move.
Okay. I do want to do something, but I have to wait till people are asleep.
Okay.
So, when people are asleep, I will just sneak out of the room.
Akura immediately walks up to you. He's like, "Where are you going? It's dark outside."
Gray just puts their fingers to their beak, like shh, and then points to their familiar that they have. They're familiar with them.
He kind of nods immediately with agreement. And yeah, where are you gonna go?
I'm just gonna go outside, and we're still near the Colosseum, right?
About 4 or 5 minutes walk.
Okay. I'm gonna head in that direction.
You're gonna go to the brothel, aren't you?
No,
Okay, that I was.
I have another reason to go there.
Okay.
I head towards there, and it's supposed to be empty, I believe. So...
It is empty. Everything is kind of quiet. Nothing can be heard.
Mm-hmm. The doors are still open, so I can still...
Nope, they're
No, okay,
closed.
it's closed. Okay, so they're closed. I'll look around the place a bit. And then I will cast Detect Magic once again to see if there's any magical things nearby. See if we can pick up anything nearby.
No. Except for items on yourself, there's nothing magical about this. Do roll me a perception check, though.
Yeah. Time to do... Okay, perception.
I love these perception checks. Keeps the intrigue going.
Nothing. What? No magic, nothing nearby. Something just doesn't feel right. I just circle a bit around the Colosseum to see if I can pick up anything. Just something is nagging me. I don't know why. It just feels like there's something is supposed to be near the Colosseum that we might have missed. Trick, something. It's too easy that we didn't sense any magic when I was outside. There has to be a trick to it. I need to know.
Well, you wander around, you don't really find anything. Everybody's kind of like... Occasionally see a critter or two wander the street. A cat, a mouse, or a dog, maybe a bird. But no one seems to be up out the slate.
Hmm. So the only thing nearby is the brothel. So I slowly head back into the direction of the inn, but I keep my eye out for anything that's still open at this hour for some reason or another.
Besides the brothel that Lane might have issued, that you see is probably the only like in the like surrounding the Colosseum, the first layer of houses. That's probably the only building that has any light on it. Besides that, what will be a perception check?
Another perception, because that is always fun. Nope.
Yeah, you find nothing. Every like there's like some trees that illuminate this natural greenish light. There's quite a few fireflies with different colors flying around those, giving some sort of light, like a street light, but not I guess common enough to make the entire streets lit, but more like every 90 to 100 feet there's like, you know, a bits and pieces of light. Pretty nice, pretty beautiful. The winds are calm, the sky is open, the stars can be seen. And I guess you make your way back to Bill's Inn.
I just glanced at the brothel, but it's like, nah. And then I head back to the inn.
You go to your room. You lock the door, I assume. You go to bed. Everybody has a nice, wholesome night. Except Aries. You're woken up by small paws on your face, on your cheeks, as they kind of try to massage him and kind of grip him to pull you awake. As you hear, hey, 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 hello, hey, hey.
Good morning.
It's not morning, it's night. You see the squirrels kind of slightly panicking, looking at you. I think someone is out there to meet you.
Who is it? He starts to getting up.
You see also through. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, give me a second.
Who's dying?
Give me a second. I am trying to find it. Give me a second. Where is it? I'm looking for the picture. I had it. It's missing.
Check your history.
No. I had it in my saved files. Give me a second. Oh, god damn it. Oh, found it.
Cool.
Found it. So, so there is. You don't need to roll anything because with your past perception, you see that on the opposite side of the street, 60 feet away, on the rooftops of the buildings opposite, there is. Give me a second. I'm gonna lower this to this, and I'm gonna lower this to this. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, found it. Hell yeah. As you see, there is a gleaming crimson eyes glaring at you in a form of a massive striped body.
El Tigre.
El Tigre, indeed. Its eyes glinting at you, Ares, as you make your way onto the window. And just kind of stares at you.
Do I gain any kind of recognition in
Uh,
this creature?
technically, it looks like Lee's bestial form of a lycanthrope, or I guess shapeshift, minus the horns and maybe less bulkier. She had a lot more slender form. Well, this is a chonker. This is a chonker.
Lechonk.
Indeed.
Oh, here. Okay, so the animal reminds me of Lee. Then.
Kinda, maybe. That's your only, I guess, recognition. I guess.
Okay, so where exactly are we?
Yeah,
right now?
then he like turns away from the window and hides behind the wall.
Well, wait, what?
Or did we go? Did we go out? Did we go out?
No. You're in your room, but you look for the window, and you see on the opposite street, on the roof, there is that looking at you.
Yeah, he turns a bit pale and tries to hide.
Does he make a commotion?
But
The hasty motion would probably make noise.
I can roll for seeing how sneaky I am in doing that, because he wants to hide stealthily.
Yep.
Could say. Sneak I don't have. This isn't the forest. This isn't considered the forest, right?
This is
No.
is the city.
And this is
Yeah.
city, so no stealth.
Wait.
Are
Ah,
you
you're
gonna-
stealthy.
The
Are you-
animal, like the tiger has still seen him. He has doesn't make noise when he hides. Like
Okay.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute.
wraps
What?
himself in the like wraps himself
What's
in the
the
blanket.
matter, Lucky?
I may or may not have an idea because am I in the room right now?
Yes, you're asleep.
Okay.
It's.
Oh, I'm asleep. Okay.
Yeah, all of you are asleep.
Yeah, that's why I asked for the noise.
Yeah.
I just wraps himself in the blankets and like goes over to the window and like hides like beneath the window. Sits there.
All of you all of a sudden get woken up as there's these loud crunching noises above you. These quite a few crunching sounds, and because Ares, you're the most awake, you hear the soft purring above you.
Okay.
What's happening?
Scree sits up and puts their hood on.
Ares scoots over to the side of the room.
Ares, you good?
Do we also notice the tiger looking at us?
There's no tiger on the other side of the road anymore. But
You just hear the
Yeah.
cracking and purring.
Yes, above
We
you.
don't hear the peering.
Hmm.
Is it
Mm.
like constantly moving, or was it just the one sound that woke us up?
No,
See who it is.
you hear crunch.
Okay. Scree.
Seeing how scared Ares is, Lenk is going to just swiftly put on his belt with gear and such, and then silently move across the room to just shield Ares.
Scree.
Try
And
stealth. Be quiet.
Scree, in all its chaotic wisdom, just gets up, walks to the window,
Yes.
not caring.
For access. Should I roll stealth to be quiet as I move across the floor?
Sure.
That's
Gee.
20! 30.
Okay.
Okay. And when Scree gets to the window, can Scree open the window?
You can.
Okay. Then Scree opens the window. And then puts their hand out and motions to come in and steps aside from the window. Clearly, Scree's not caring for this bullshit right now.
You don't even know if
You're
there's anything out there,
inviting.
dude.
You're inviting the thing in.
Well, it's
Apparently.
purring, and that in cat language means happiness. So go on in. You have some.
You see how Link is just kind of looking a bit mad at that.
All of a sudden, all of a sudden, there is a good few seconds of just crack, crack, and then all of a sudden the cracking stops, and then you see this nice little yellowish blood butterfly that is gleaming in this orange light that goes from above the rooftop into the window and inside the room.
I would like to take the dodge action.
Against the butterfly.
I would like to take
I
a
don't know
shot.
what's happening, dude. I'm just ready to dodge if anything happens.
Fly
Well,
like
so
a
this has
butterfly,
become the
thing like a
SpongeBob
bee.
episode now.
Or is it move like a butterfly?
The
Dodge
sponge.
butterfly, attack the bee.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, the butterfly. The butterfly, transforms not into a familiar form. Not into someone you saw. You see in front of you a very well-dressed tabaxi. Clothing made of what seems to be almost translucent orange silk. And she just plops on the ground, looks at all of you, I guess looks at Scree and just looks around.
Yeah. As soon as that happens, like Link can like hear Ares calming down behind him.
Yeah, but he's no longer hyperventilating.
He didn't go that far. He was just a bit shaky.
Scree just yawns and looks at the tabaxi.
To whom do we owe the pleasure?
All of a sudden, the lady looks at Ares with a bit displeasement.
Yeah, he just like looks down like goes, sorry.
I heard what happened today in the Colosseum, and I wish to question the culprit. Looks at you, Ares.
Yeah. He looks still looks like a bit pale, wrapped around in a blanket, and like tilts his head a bit questioning. Really.
She kind of walks up to you, very politely, step by step, and just snatches you by your throat and just kind of grabs from throat to chin, just kind of holds it there. And she kind of glares at you with these soft emerald eyes, looking for something. Please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Or fail.
Do you intentionally fail?
Yeah.
Resist or fail on purpose?
That's the interesting question.
I'm
I will roll with disadvantage because he is a bit.
Yeah, you're.
He fails.
Wait,
I mistyped in the beginning, so I just did one, but yeah, he failed.
Yeah.
She kind of corrects herself a bit. Let go of you. So you are in fact correct. You are innocent of this crime. just not to try get into fights when people way out of your league. For common druid, it should be disgraceful.
To be fair, she's the one who decided to fight herself rather than to let someone else teach him.
Yet
He asked for a lesson.
He kind of looks at you, Ling. Looks at Ares, grabs him by the hand, and kind of waves slightly. Does this look strength to you?
No, and she decided to go all out. Well, not all out, she probably could have killed him if she went all out. But she didn't exactly hold her punches.
Exactly, for real life does not hold punches.
I just wanted to learn.
She just looks at all of you again. I'm sorry for interrupting your rest. I shall not interrupt you any longer. But please, do not try what you did today again. As all of a sudden she just kind of looks at all of you, manifests again into a butterfly and just flies off through the window.
Sees the butterfly fly out. Closes the window. And Screek closes the window.
Well, I think this is a good place to end because it's almost 3 hours, and Ares got a lot to think about.
Yeah, Ares goes back to his bed, like full, still fully covered by bed clothes. It's called bed blanket, and you can hear like softly, like quietly, crying a bit.
Scree just
Like,
walks over to Ares' bedside.
It doesn't really acknowledge anything you do because
Hey, did you say stream is ending? Yes, because it's been 3 hours and session is almost over. Also, Runner Rain, I'm sorry. Your dwarf died in the dwarf fortress. He got fucking clapped on by a giant spider. But I will be playing Dwarf Fortress in like an hour. I'm just gonna get some food. So yeah. Anything you want to say before I'm shutting the stream down with no survivors?
Well,
Say
I wasn't done yet because I wasn't done. What
I
I'm
think
gonna do?
the evil person here is Eric's. The only evil.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Scream, what do you
can I-
want to do? Yes.
So, Scree just looks at Ares, pats Ares' head, and tucks Ares in. Actually,
Oh.
just tucks him in, and then just heads to bed. That's it. That's all that Scree does. He's just being Scree again.
Anyway, is that all?
Yeah, that's all. That's literally all they want. That's all they need to do.
Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna call it now. Is everybody cool with that?
I'm cool.
So with that being said, I'm done. Say whatever you want to say before I'm shutting the stream down with no survivors.
never go up in a fight against a muscle mummy if you're not a marshal. You will get.
Damn you, Eric's.
She's like, Ares, you're like, my waifu! It's like, no!
No, I had absolutely no those kinds of thoughts, even in real life.
Sure.
Yeah, that was me.
That was him.
Anyway.
I was just doing fighting, like as someone would do if they have no training at all, and like goes on an animal instinct.
Anyway, so yeah, and yeah, see you all